Hey everybody, my name is Natalie Duncan-Emmons. I wanted to thank you for listening to this episode of The Morning Show. I'm the creator, the producer, and the host of the show. We want you to check out our website. It's themorningshowwithnatalie.com. You can go to that website. You can see all about our sponsors, all about the show. You can even listen to live episodes while they're going on right there from the website. Another way to listen to the show live is go to Live 365. You can download that app and just search for The Morning Show. It's right there. Super easy. We want you to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, if you will. That way you can keep up with what's going on The Morning Show.
My name is Natalie Duncan-Emmons. You are listening to The Morning Show. It's been a terrific week for the show. Every day has been special, and that's because of our featured artist of the week, Josh and Ashley Franks. Told you all week long that we would hear from Josh, and this morning I'm keeping my word on that, and we're even making it better. We even have Ashley with us this morning, and that's a surprise. So welcome to The Morning Show, Josh and Ashley Franks.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Josh. And Ashley's here, right?
I'm here. I'm super excited to be here.
There she is. We've got both of them, Josh and Ashley. I'll make a confession early. I love to hear you sing, and this really goes to Josh. I really do, but I think I love to hear you talk just as much. I just love to hear you talk. So,
well, thank you very much. Well, it's a joy for us to be here today, and we're honored to be on the show with you.
Well, I'm going to let you do most of the talking just because I want to listen to you. But I will start out by saying that I have heard of Josh and Ashley Franks for many years, but I've never really experienced the music until more recently, and I have become such a fan. There's a very warm timbre or color to both your voices, and with the mix of Josh's contagiously inviting personality and Ashley's rich vocals and beautiful stage presence, you two are a powerful force on stage and in life. But that's not just you and Ashley anymore, is it, Josh? This is becoming a family affair, right?
That is correct. Thank you for those kind words. It's been quite unique over the last couple of years now to watch our daughter Priscilla kind of come in with our family and join the ministry and her singing ability. And she's come into her own little place, and we couldn't be more happy and excited about that. We just released a brand new recording. It's still entitled Josh and Ashley Franks, but it's also entitled Family. Mm-hmm. And Priscilla is singing on that recording with us. About half of the songs, Priscilla is on them. So you still get the quote-unquote Josh and Ashley Franks duo, but then we're also mixing in some family harmony and family trio there with Priscilla, and she's just doing great. To be 12 years old, she can hear those parts, and she just falls right in. Of course, she's been learning for the last couple of years by singing at church with us each and every week. She sings, stands along the side of Ashley every Sunday, and so she's been getting a lot of practice for this, but she's doing great, and we're just tickled to death of how the results of having her joining us have been, and to watch her develop and grow in her own. It's just fantastic.
It is fantastic. When she sings with you, it thickens up the sound so much. I'm a fan of Priscilla, and she's a great little soloist, but I'm going to tell you, I'm blown away with the harmony. She is so solid on those harmony parts, and I've not only listened to this latest album where she sings with you, but I've been watching some YouTube videos, and I've seen her not live in concert, but I've seen her on those videos where she's on that stage. It's one thing to be able to do it in a studio when you're concentrating on that and everything is, all of the conditions are perfect. But I've also watched her on that stage when she can block out everything, and still that harmony is perfection. The pitch is perfection, and the blend is perfect. So I'm really blown away with Priscilla. Well, I want to play this song, Family, that we've been playing it all week long. It's the title cut of this latest project. You just put this out. It's brand spanking new. Our featured artist of the week, the title track from this latest CD. If you don't have it yet, you need to get it ordered right away. Here's Family.
plant that holy family tree. You're my brothers and my sisters too. Side by side we stand together, me and you. God the Father, He has made us one by the blood of His dear Son. Now we're one big happy family. You're my brothers and my sisters too. Side by side we stand together, me and you. God the Father, He has made us one by the blood of His dear Son. Now we're one big happy family. 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 Yes, we are. The family of God.
So I guess it was about 3 years ago now. Priscilla and I were driving down the road, and I had the radio on. We always listen to gospel music in the car, and she was harmonizing along with the radio. And she was 9 years old, I believe, at the time. And I sort of flipped my head around and said, "Why didn't you tell me you could do that?" And she was like, "Mom, do what? I don't know what you're asking me about." And so she just picked it up without even thinking about it. And so that's just, I mean, that blows me away, because at 12 years old I couldn't sing harmony, and it was something that I had to learn, you know, as I got a little bit older and developed my singing. And so she just, I mean, she really does have a gift, and we're super proud of her.
Well, you should be. It's phenomenal, actually. Speaking of her not being taught, some people, even when they try to, some people can't be taught. You can try to teach that sometimes, and it's very difficult. It's one of those things, you have an ear for it or you kind of don't. So
that's correct. No doubt.
That's we would like an update on Priscilla. We have kept up with some of her health issues, and I know there have been some recent developments. Do you mind giving us a little update on the health conditions with Priscilla?
Sure. Priscilla is doing fantastic. She has severe scoliosis, but it doesn't cause her any problems at all. She doesn't really have any pain or discomfort with it as of right now. The concern is that as she gets older, it will cause her some issues. And so we have done some treatments over the years that we hoped would improve it, but she hasn't seen any improvement with that. And so recently we met with a doctor at the Philadelphia Children's Hospital, the Shriners Children's Hospital there, and he is a specialist in children and scoliosis, and we're working with him. We're very thankful to have been able to meet him. He is a godsend, and she is going to be having a surgery later this year, and it was exactly what we prayed for and the procedure that we were hoping that she would be able to have. So God is really just working all that out for us.
That's amazing. Good news for Priscilla.
If God wrote a song, it'd be about love that'll never fail and won't give up. And hearts would change when they hear it sung. If God wrote a song, it'd be about love, and He'd sing it over me. He'd sing it over me. If God wrote a song, it'd be about hope. Write a light in a world that's dark and cold, and it'd bring peace to a troubled soul. If God wrote a song, it'd be about hope, and He'd sing it over me. He'd sing it over me. God would take
grace, about a blood that washes guilty stains, a cross on a hill and an empty grave. If God wrote a song, it'd be about grace, and He'd sing it over me. He'd sing it over me. God would take a pen and write the perfect melody, and He'd sing it over me. If God wrote a song, it'd be about love, about a hope that tells you don't give up, and grace that welcomes everyone. Yeah, if God wrote a song, He'd sing it over us.
All right, we're back with our featured artist of the week, Josh and Ashley Franks. Josh, you wear so many hats. And, of course, that means you do too, Ashley, because I'm sure every step that Josh makes, you are right behind him doing just as much. And we've talked about this on the show all week long. You guys, of course, you have the group, and that's pretty much a full-time deal. Your schedule is very busy. You pastor People's Tabernacle in Savannah, Tennessee. You're one of the busiest promoters in all of gospel music. You've constantly got something going on, big events, and you're at almost every major event that the industry has, either emceeing or hosting or directing in some way. And then I believe, Josh, that you serve, I don't know if it's current or if it's you have served, but it's one of the two. You've been on the board at the Southern Gospel Music Association at some point. You can correct me on all of that, but my question is, I'm not sure how y'all juggle how do you do all of that?
Well, you are correct. I do wear a lot of hats. Pastoring is our first hat. That is our first calling, and so we're here every Sunday and most every Wednesday in our home church, and we do that and love every minute of that. God's blessing our church tremendously, and that's keeping us hopping quite a bit. And then we travel with the family around 50 to 60 times a year, and evangelizing, singing, and then you are correct. We do most all the major concert events throughout the year in Southern Gospel Music. I have served on the board of the Southern Gospel Music Association and have been a part of that, and a very honored part of that. I was the youngest elect to the board when I was elected several years ago, and so
how old were you, Josh?
Younger than I am now.
That's all we know.
I don't remember what year that was. I know it's been about 12, 13 years ago. So I was in my middle 20s. I can't remember exactly what year that it was, but Karen Peck came to me, and she said, you need to serve on our board, and so I want you to come. We were still in Louisville, Kentucky at that time, the National Quartet Convention, where we have our yearly meeting, and she came to me and she said, you need to serve on the board, and I want you to come. And I said, I don't have a way to the meeting, which was across the way at the hotel there where it was happening. And she said, I'll pick you up in the morning. And so her and Sherry Easter and picked me up, and we went over from their bus. Their two buses was right next to where I was staying, and so they picked me up, and we went over, and that day forward, and I joined in the Southern Gospel Music Association and became a board member that day. But be that as it may, we've been a part of that and served there. Of course, been at the National Quartet Convention, as I mentioned, all the large Southern Gospel events. Just this past month in July, we were at Jackson Sings the Gospel, Jackson, Tennessee, Shadow Valley in Fayetteville, Tennessee, and then our large event in Lawrenceburg, which is the birthplace of Southern gospel music. And then coming up this coming Monday, we'll be at the Ark Encounter there in Williamstown, Kentucky. And then we'll be moving from there over to Blairsville, Georgia for the large event happening there. And then we're going to be at Silver Dollar City at the end of this month, as well as the Dear Dutchman Restaurant in Plain City, Ohio. Both of those are quite large events for our Southern gospel music industry. And then, as I mentioned, the Quartet Convention's coming up in September, so it's quite busy around here, and our kids are in public school, so that limits us to traveling, and our church, as I mentioned, is keeping us busy as well. So when we do travel, we try to make it worthwhile, and we're fortunate that God has given us the opportunity to have the best of both worlds.
Yeah, absolutely. People love him. I told y'all, everybody loves Josh Franks. They want him at every single thing, and they want Ashley there because she just makes it prettier. She makes everything prettier.
Absolutely, no doubt about that.
That's why they are our featured artists of the week, Josh and Ashley Franks. Here's one off the latest album, the one that features Josh, Sailing Safely In.
Was a child, I walked down an aisle and I boarded a vessel amaze. Jesus came in, forgave all my sin, set my course for that heavenly place. Now years have passed, I found I'm no match for the tempest that I'm sailing on. But my captain has said in this book that I've read, he'll take me all the way home. So I'm sailing safely in when this life on earth shall end. My hope's in the Lord, and I'm headed for a harbor in glory land. Oh, this ship has seen the stormy seas, been tossed again and again. When my sailing is through, heaven's in view, I know I'm sailing safely in. Well, I've spent some time adrift in the night when it seemed that no morning would come. I felt the pain of the cold stinging rain when the storm left me longing for home. And I've heard the sound of waves crashing down on my vessel, and I thought it would break. But no matter the storm, I kept sailing on, for I know what awaits at the gate. So I'm sailing safely in when this life on earth shall end. My hope's in the Lord, and I'm headed for a harbor in glory land. Oh, this ship has seen the stormy seas, been tossed again and again. When my sailing is through, heaven's in view, I know I'm sailing safely
heard about Ashley. She is here with us. This is kind of a surprise for us. We're so glad we're getting to speak to her. Ashley, you are truly one of my favorite female voices in all of gospel music, and I do watch your beauty instructional videos on Facebook. I have ordered some of the products, and I do exactly what you say to do with my hair, and my hair never looks like yours. It's never one time has it looked like yours. I'll just keep working on it.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I bet it looks better than you are letting on like it looks.
It doesn't look like yours, that's for sure.
I appreciate that, your kind words, and the beauty thing is just something that I love to do as a fun, like, extra hobby. I got to team up with that company, and they, allow me to sort of post in tutorials and stuff, and so hair and makeup and stuff has always been, like, super fun for me. And with us being in ministry, it gives me the opportunity to sort of work from home and do some other stuff on the side. So I appreciate you watching those with me. That's awesome.
I do watch, and I watch them in depth, and I really have ordered some of the stuff, and I try to do exactly what you say. So if you're listening, you need to go out to the Facebook. We call it the fake book, but you need to go out to the fake book and follow Ashley Franks, especially if you want to get some tips on how to look a little better. Just spice up your hair and your makeup, and it'll just make you feel better about yourself if you go watch Ashley. So anyway, so not only does she have the voice, she has the face for all of this, too. I'll say this to you, too. I can't find anybody who doesn't like Josh and Ashley Franks, and that's pretty rare.
Well, and you haven't looked very hard. I'm sure there's one or two out there somewhere.
I've asked around. Everybody likes you guys, for sure. And I've never seen you in person. I have seen Josh MC at the Quartet Convention, but I've never seen you all perform in person, but that's on my bucket list. I want to do that. Let's play one that features that beautiful voice of Ashley. This is my other favorite on the brand new CD. I hope you have downloaded that or gone to the website and ordered it. Here it is. This is Just What Heaven Means to Me.
A country where no twilight shadows deepen, unending day where night will never be, a city where no storm clouds ever gather. Oh, this is just what heaven means to me. What will it be when we get over yonder and join the throne around the glassy sea? We'll join our loved one and crown Christ forever. Oh, this is just what heaven means to me. And it's a place where there are no misunderstandings, and from all enmity and strife we're free, and no unkind words to wound the heart are spoken. Now this is just what heaven means to me. And when at last we see the face of Jesus,
All right, I want to thank you, Josh and Ashley. I know you could have been doing 1,000 other things with all of the responsibilities that you have, but you took out a little bit of your time to be on the morning show. We featured you all week long. You are now a permanent part of our show, and we're thankful for the connection.
Well, we are very thankful as well, and we appreciate you for having us on today and for playing our music. And I'm sure you play more of just our music, Josh and Ashley Franks. Ashley has a new single out called Waiting on You, and so we're excited about that. Plus, the latest single by the Wisnets called Been Blessed.
We played that.
Ashley's a co-writer on that song. So some of her songs are getting out there by other artists as well. So, again, you can tell there's a lot going on here, and we hope folks can find us on our website if you want to learn more about us at joshandashleyfranks.com.
That's it. That's the website, and we want you to go out there and order this new CD. And you can get a 10-album collection from these guys. 10 albums and a flash drive for $75. You can get basically everything they have. So you need to go out to the website and take advantage of that. We do play that Wisnet song, Ashley. We love that. We're pretty picky about what we play, and that's a good song. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs that I've ever had the privilege of working on. So that's a good one.
Oh, fantastic. All right, you've got a friend here on the morning show. I hope y'all won't forget that.
Thank you very much. We won't forget it, and we'll look forward to being on again with you soon.
We'll do it, and we'll look for you at the NQC and say hello, okay?
That'd be great. Thank you.
Thank y'all. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
We're having a wonderful day. The sun is shining bright. No clouds to blow our way. It's a marvelous life. There's joy inside our hearts. Such a peace of mind. Our day ends like it starts, and everything is fine. Loving our life, loving our family and friends, loving our Lord, loving this beautiful walk with Him, loving right now. When we get to sing to you, loving His love, loving you too. I'll tell you the way my nights all end. I jump right out of bed. I stretch and yawn and grin to clear my sleepy head. I thank the Lord for rest. I read Psalms 23. No matter what, I'm blessed, for God's so good to me. Loving our life, loving our family and friends, loving our Lord, loving this beautiful walk with Him, loving right now. When we get to sing to you, loving His love, loving you too. We can't be sad, we can't be sad. Wouldn't if we could. All that's going bad can't outweigh the good. Loving our life, loving our family and friends, loving our Lord, loving this